Hey guys, what's up? As most of you may know, I'm a fan of anime and manga, be it shoujo or shonen. And after reading and watching so many of them, I can't help but to notice the cliches that almost always occur in them. So today, I'm going to talk about the cliches that happen in shoujo anime and manga. I'm planning to make the shonen one too, so let me know if you guys would like to watch it. By the way, I'm not making this video to hate on shoujo anime and manga. If you've watched my other shoujo manga related video, you know that I love shoujo manga to death. I'm simply making this video to share the things that I often see in shoujo anime and manga, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Okay, enough with the disclaimer, let's start with the first cliche. Number 1. The main girl not being able to do anything except for simply trying her best. You know, I've always hated characters that are too perfect because they're not relatable to the audience. Hence why I love seeing characters that have flaws in them. But if the main heroine can't do anything right, it gets frustrating to see after a while. Always tripping whenever she walks, getting bad scores in all of her tests, being the slowest runner in gym class, not being able to carry anything remotely heavy because she's just too weak and fragile. The only thing she's good at is promising to do her absolute best at everything that she does, even though she always fails to do that as well. The weird thing is, the main guy actually finds her attractive because of her clumsiness and stupidity, and ends up falling in love with her. I'm like, what? Don't get me wrong, I'm aware that everyone has flaws and that's what makes us human. However, if the main heroine doesn't have anything good in her other than exaggerated flaws, it gets tiring to see after a while. At least give her one thing that she's good at, like cooking or playing basketball or something. Number 2. Accidental kiss. There are many scenarios that can end up with an accidental kiss, but I think the most common one is when the guy and the girl run into the corner and bump into each other and end up with one of them on top of the other one. Or when the guy is trying to protect the girl from something that's going to fall on her head and ends up lying on top of her and kissing her by accident.
Watch out!
Number 3. Getting a minor injury equals getting carried like a princess to the infirmary. As stated in point 1, the heroine is often portrayed as a very fragile character. Just a simple nudge on the shoulder is enough to make her fall on the ground and sprain her ankle. And just by using a tool that is remotely sharp, she can easily cut herself because she's just so clumsy. And so what happens when she hurts herself? The main guy immediately panics and will carry her like a princess to the infirmary. Yeah.
Animo, are you alright?
I'm okay. It's just a paper cut.
How can you be so careless?
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm taking you to the infirmary.
But I'm perfectly fine.
Shut up, you idiot. I'm taking you there, and that's final.
Why does the girl always get carried like a princess just because of a minor injury? I've had multiple injuries when I was at school, but nobody even realized that I was in pain, and not even the teacher, and I'm so freaking jealous, it's not fair! Number 4. The main guy is too perfect and doesn't have any flaw at all. It's fun to fantasize about meeting a guy who is extremely handsome and is good at everything that he does. I guess that's what shoujo manga and anime are for. But I'm honestly getting bored of that stereotypical perfect guy. He's cool, smart, good at sport, very strong with learning any martial art. He's basically a god. Even the real anime god is not that perfect. That's why I was so ecstatic when I discovered Oremonogatari, because the main guy is far from perfect, but he's still very lovable. If you guys haven't seen Oremonogatari yet, I highly recommend you to see it because you won't regret it. Number 5. The main guy acting like a big douche but still gets away with it. Still related to the previous point, I'm so fed up with the perfect main guy who treats the main girl like a toy but still gets away with it simply because he's so cool and handsome and perfecto. What's even more annoying is when the main girl simply accepts the poor treatment that she's receiving from the guy. I would often get into fights and arguments with guys when I was still at school because I couldn't accept it when they treat me so poorly. I'm sure you guys will stand up for yourself as well whenever someone is being rude to you. That's why I don't like how the main heroine is often portrayed as a weak damsel in distress who gets toyed around by her crush and her love rivals all the time. She always acts submissively and ends up falling deeper and deeper in love with the guy every time he teases her. That doesn't make any sense, unless she's a masochist. Number 6. bitchy love rival, and gossiping fangirls ganging up on the main girl. This applies not only to shoujo manga and anime, but to dramas as well. Why must the love rivals be so bitchy all the time? Why can't they make a female love rival who is actually nice to the main girl for a change? I mean, when someone's bitchy, it's guaranteed that the main guy wouldn't want to have any business with her because she's simply detestable. As the reader, I don't find the bitchy love rival threatening at all because I know for sure that she won't ever get the main guy no matter how hard she tries. Because in anime, bitches never get a happy ending. But if the love rival is a kind girl who is also nice to the main heroine, it feels more threatening because there's a chance that the main guy will end up liking her as well. Even though we know that in the end, the main heroine will eventually win, blah blah blah, but still. Another reason why I like Ore Monogatari a lot is because the female love rival is also a nice girl, so it's kind of hard not to sympathize with her. Number 7. Hero guys to the rescue! Somehow, whenever the main girl is being ganged upon by either a horde of fangirls or a bunch of guys who are trying to harass her, the main guy will always show up at the perfect time to rescue her. Not gonna lie, I actually love this cliche a lot. But still, it's silly to see how the guy always appears at the exact moment when the girl needs to be rescued. It's as if he's hiding behind the bushes and waiting for the main girl to get ambushed, only to show up and act as her white knight and rescue the girl so she will fall in love with him.
Hey girlie, come play with us. Yeah, let's go have some fun.
Stop right there.
What the? Where the hell did you come from?
Doesn't matter. I'm going to be paid for what you did.
But we haven't even done anything yet. Yeah.
Don't care. Screw waffles. Yeah.
Oh no!
Hey,
I was so scared.
it's okay. I'm here. No one's going to hurt you now.
I will go.
It's going to be okay.
Number 8. Getting sick easily. I don't know about you guys, but I surely don't get sick just from getting drenched in the rain or just because I don't wear a jacket when it's cold outside. I see that whenever the main girl gets a little bit wet because of the rain, she will immediately start sneezing and she will most likely end up being absent from school the next day because she has a cold. Oh no, it's raining. I forgot to bring my umbrella. What should I do? Oh no, I've fallen ill. There's a project due today. What should I do?
I wonder if she's alright. I guess I'll go visit her after school.
Genuine question here. Do you guys get cold when you get wet because of the rain? Please let me know in the comment box below because I'd really love to know if that happens to you guys as well in real life. Number 9. Walking on a girl bathing or changing. This scenario is often used in both shoujo and shonen anime. Why does the main guy always have to walk in whenever the main girl is naked or half naked? And the stupidest thing is, he would often freeze up in place and keep staring at the girl instead of just running out of the room as quickly as he can.
Hey,
Get out of here, you pervert!
Number 10. The main girl not being able to explain the misunderstanding. For some reason, whenever there's a simple misunderstanding between the two main characters and the love rival, the main girl can never string a proper sentence to explain the real reason behind the misunderstanding. She would either stutter, pause her sentence, cry, or do all three of them.
what is that guy doing in the room?
No, wait! It's not what you think!
Are you cheating on me?
No, please! I can't explain!
How could you do this to me?
You don't understand!
Then explain! Explain so I can understand!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why can't she just explain the real situation instead of pausing and getting all dramatic over it? She can easily say, oh, we were only doing our group project together. And I'm sure the main guy will be like, okay, cool. I mean, she's not doing anything bad, so why can't she just tell him the truth? I just don't get it. And finally, the most cliches thing of all cliches, having amnesia. Look, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how amnesia works in real life. However, I'm not sure if getting hit by a football on the head is enough to make you lose your memory. I've gotten hit by multiple footballs on the head when I was still at school, and my memory is still intact until now. The weird thing is, the main girl or guy only forgets about the things related to their love interest. They still remember everything else, but when it comes to the girl or the guy that they love, they'll be like, I lost my memory. So these were some of the cliches that I often see in shoujo manga and anime. I hope you guys agreed with some of them. There are still a bunch of cliches that I haven't talked about in this video, but I couldn't include them here because I didn't want this video to be too long. If you guys would like me to make a continuation of this video, then please let me know in the comment box below. I'm planning to make a shonen version of this as well, but I will have to purchase some new short wigs first, so I will be able to play as different guys. Hopefully I can make that video soon. Anyway, if you guys have any video that you would like me to make, then please let me know in the comment box as well. I don't do anime reviews though, because from what I've seen, reviews often end up in a bloodbath in the comment section. Also, reviewing is not my thing, so I won't be doing that on my channel. And please don't ask me to make another morning or night routine video because honestly, my routines are still the same as the ones I've shown you in my previous routine videos. Hence why they're called routines, because they just don't change that often. And now, as always, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys know any other shoujo anime or manga cliche that hasn't been mentioned in this video? If you do, then please share with us in the comment box below because I would really love to read them all. So that's all from me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you for those of you who have subscribed to me. If you haven't, then please be sure to click on the shiny subscribe button below. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friends if you enjoyed watching it. And I will see you on my next one. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye.